TJ, coming off the win over Texas, how much confidence, particularly on defense, how much confidence are you guys playing with right now?
We're playing with a lot of confidence, honestly. We went up against one of the best backs in the nation. We went up against him and only held him to 43 rushing yards. And all together as a defense, we held him to like 102 yards pass or rushing. So I feel like that gives us a lot of pride in our area, like being able to play the run.
Y'all done that to several backs now. Is that just kind of a pride thing now?
Yeah, it is, honestly. That's our number one game plan every week, To be able to get the pass situation to where we want them to, only be one-sided offense, we got to stop the run every play.
Coach Aranda talked about during the bye week kind of doing a self-scout. What did you guys see in how you defended backs like Bruce Hall and Jalen Warren that helped you improve so much with Bijan Robinson against Texas?
A lot of stuff that we focused on was, the slipperiness of the running backs. They're able to bounce off people, like avoid blocks or not blocks, but avoid like tackles and stuff like that. And, we tried to focus on, wrapping up and rolling and getting all 11 hats to the ball just so it doesn't give him the chance to be able to bounce off and take proper tackling angles and everything in that situation.
Just for you, obviously, in this day of social media, obviously, just with the college football playoff rankings coming out and you all being in it, for you personally, what is your strategy for ignoring that when it seems to be all around you?
Quite honestly, it's been pretty easy for me to avoid, social media. I'm not really much of a social media guy. I barely have any followers on Instagram, stuff like that. So it's really easy for me to stay away from it.
As good as y'all have been on the run, I know Coach Aranda talked about maybe getting out of your lanes or maybe running past the quarterback.
Yeah.
Are those kind of things that you work on now just to kind of fine-tune things, I guess?
Yeah, so that's something that has honestly been an issue that we've had since week one with the running back, or not the running back, the quarterback with Texas State, It all started pretty much there. Whenever we find a quarterback that's like running around, a lot of people start to like freak out up front, try to like run to the angle, stuff like that. But we've been practicing a lot more on our spokes, being in front of the quarterback, behind the quarterback, being able to take the proper tackling angles just to get him down.
How important will that be this week against a guy with not only a rushing quarterback, but one that has like 4.4, 4.5 speed?
Yeah, honestly, we're just going to have to practice it, keep practicing it, because, a guy like him is, obviously going to be like, go back to Texas State. We had a running quarterback just run all over the field. This guy is the same quarterback, So we're honestly going to have to be on our P's and Q's in the pass lanes.
What did you learn from the Oklahoma State game when you were playing in an environment that was kind of loud and hostile, and maybe something will be similar like that in TCU?
To be honest, we really fell behind in the tempo game with OSU. We didn't really practice it. We weren't really taking it very serious throughout the week. So I feel like that was really the hardest part about OSU for us. It wasn't really the environment. We go out in Baylor. We hear the same thing at McLean Stadium now every week. So I feel like just being able to be on top of the tempo and everything will be okay.
Was that a wake-up game for you guys?
Definitely. I think a lot of us took, being good players up until that point for granted, And then you just had that team that was just as good as us, kind of showed us, was kind of eye-opening for us, to see that just because we're good to somebody else doesn't mean we're good in the Big 12 conference.
Abram talked about getting chills when he heard that crowd. I think it was on the fourth down stop. Do you hear that? Do you get fired up by that too? Or?
Yeah, so usually when I'm on the field on defense, I kind of try to block it out so I could pay attention, have cotton in the ears, be ready for what's going on in front of me. But whenever the offense is on the field, it definitely gives me chills every time, especially see our offense doing good, hearing the crowds get involved. It's just unbelievable experience.